Well, hello there. Welcome to Hanging with the Hags. Well, today we're up on the top of our 2023 Alliance Paradigm 382 RK, and I'm replacing some vent covers. And I tried to find some videos on how to do this, and I didn't really see anything on the internet, so I'm going to do a quick little record on how to replace these vent covers. So this is the Max Air 2 vent system. And I ordered this vent cover from eTrailer.com. And the first and foremost is figuring out what style of vent that you have and making sure that you get the appropriate vent cover. So as you can see from the inside of this one, this has the dual support system, which the new one has. And then the back of it has a series of hinges there, which match up to that one. Now, the reason why we're replacing this is on the rear vent cover, it started leaking. And so I got up here and did some looking. This is the front one, and although it's not leaking, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one. As long as I was ordering one, I ordered two. They were about $30 a piece. And I'm going to go ahead and replace them because this is cracked right here, and although it's not leaking currently, I figured I might as well do it now while I'm working on some summer maintenance. Now, when it started leaking, I did have some Flexall tape, and I was able to dry and put some Flexall tape on it. And that prevented it from leaking inside the RV for too long. But that's only a temporary fix. So on this vent cover, what you really need are really two things in addition to the vent cover. Is a Phillips head screwdriver, and then I found this little nail. I'm not sure what size it is. This is a trim nail that I had laying around. And so if you look on the side of here, there's a Phillips head screwdriver right there. So you're going to unscrew that one. And then there's one on the opposite side here. You're going to unscrew this one. Okay. And then on the inside of the vent, you have the two strut supports. And what I did was there was enough play in these to where you could kind of pull this arm over and lift the vent cover up just enough for it to pop on the top like that. And then by doing that, now the vent cover comes off. Those things that you heard pop off are just the spacers, so no biggie. You can grab those out of the vent, put those back on. Okay. Now, if you look down, once the vent is kind of open, if you look down this way, you'll see right there, there's a thin metal bar that goes right through the middle of all those hinges. That's what keeps it together. And so with this one, we're just going to put this nail inside of here. And then what happens is you'll get it right on the edge, and then we'll push that bar over just enough so that it comes out the other side, and then it comes out this side, and then play can lift up on the vent cover, and then this whole bar slides completely out, okay? And now your vent is free. Okay, so that's the old one. Now to put the new one on, pretty much just reverse. So put the vent cover back in. We're gonna slide this bar right back through. You gotta line that up just a little bit. Okay. And so I've pushed the bar all the way in this way, but I do need to create space for that screw to go in on the end. So I'm gonna take my nail, I'm just going to push in on that bar just a little bit, just to give that enough room for the screw to go on. I'm going to tighten that up finger tight. And I'm going to do the other side the same way. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and tighten these down with the screwdriver, and so that bar will seat itself inside. So no issues there. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a fly that's being a pest. So we're just gonna screw those in. So now what that does is those screws go into each side. It doesn't really keep the hinge together. The bar inside of there is keeping the hinge together. And then now, as you can see, my spacers have again fallen down into the fan. So we're gonna pop those up here. And then we're gonna shut the lid. And then we're just gonna line up these, hopefully without losing our spacers again. Slowly put the lid back down. And then each of these bars should slowly pop in. There we go. So now our vent has been replaced. That's a new vent. And then that's it. So I looked for some internet videos on how to do this, and I couldn't find any out there for this specific model. So again, this is a 2023 Alliance Paradigm 382 RK, and then this is a wet rag. So if you didn't know, this is the rain sensor here. So we'll go ahead and shut it and make sure it's good by closing that circuit there. There goes our vent. And all is well. Well, I hope you like this video. So I got a couple of more videos we're going to be doing for wrapping up our summer maintenance before we hit the road for the next 9 months. And thanks for watching. Have a great night. Yabba dabba doo. We'll be at a campsite near you.